It's so complicated? Why everything tax related in Italy is not clear and straightforward like it should be? How can I blame you? I do think so. Like 99.9% of the expats live in Italy, I would say. Becoming a fiscal resident in another country is a game changer for your life, especially when you're shifting from one country where basically you're very comfortable with, where you know the rules, to another one where rules are very uncertain and almost, I would say, impossible to learn perfectly. The first task is to have a basic knowledge of the process, requirements, and conditions to get the tax residency in Italy. Very often, people rely on the most common, 183 days rule. In few words, if you spend more than 6 months in Italy in a given year, automatically you consider a tax resident by the local tax authorities. Likewise, if your name is listed to the Anagrafe, the Permanent Resident Population Registry held by the municipality for more than 103 days, regardless how many days you spent here, you're considered a fiscal resident in Italy. And by the way, when you become a tax resident, you don't apply this regime part-time from that day onwards, okay? You have to file your taxes in Italy from January 1st of that given year, applying any possible benefit with a different timeline according to a specific profile. The majority of the people moving here are not aware of a third way to become tax resident based on the practice, based on the behavior. In other terms, if the center of your life, business, financial assets, family members, etc., is clearly identified in Italy, automatically your tax residency may suffer the same assumption. I'm using the word may because in Italy, as much as the rules and local regulations could claim you as a tax resident right away for X, Y, and Z reasons, you can prove otherwise. So before worrying too much or starting to overthink about the best way to cheat on or to find a loophole about this 103 days rule, remember that the tax residency is a matter of many factors. Some are personal, some are financial, and some are daily life related. Today, I could say there is no unique test or exam you can try to pass to avoid this analysis. Yes, you can take the risk and base everything just on the 103 days matter. And yes, this is the most common objection you may hear from the Italian Review Agency in case of bad attitude, in case they claim you as a tax resident. But now I think you owe something yourself and ask yourself, what happens if you're not an average expat?